Alright, so welcome back. We are making a vulnerable box, or vulnerable network. So I have a Raspberry Pi all up and running here, right? And let's go ahead and we want to install Jenkins on it. Let me do a sudo apt update first. And the sudo apt upgrade, yes. Those passwords are fine, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And we'll go to the internet here. And let's go ahead and do a how to install Jenkins on Linux. Installing configuring Jenkins in Linux. Alright. I guess I could just use the actual Jenkins thing right here, huh? This might actually be the best one. Let's go ahead and I read one before and it was really, really good. How to install Jenkins on it. This guy's got a picture at the beginning of it. So why not wget? Because I know we also need, we don't need all that crap. OpenJDK 8. I think we actually want to use 11. Oh, there's another one that actually has 11 on there. I'll install and configure Jenkins on Linux. Let's see here. And let's go ahead and try to make a little vulnerable box here. Vaping alcohol. There we go. That's what I wanted to look at. Alright, that's not really it. That's not it either, because we do need to install OpenJDK. Install Jenkins on Raspberry Pi. Because you know, that's something people do. Look at all those search results. Alright, installing Jenkins on your Raspberry Pi. Pi my life up. Pi up my life. Alright, let's see here. So this one right here, this is a good one to follow, like right here. Let's go ahead and do that sudo apt upgrade like real quick. Actually, let's do this sudo su apt upgrade. Yes, it's only 76.4 megabytes. That should only take a couple minutes, not even. Oh man, we are so fast. When this is downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and open up my AOL as the messenger, and it should take 4 hours to download this then. Because that would mean we're probably using dial-up. We were talking about that the other day, using dial-up and stuff like that. But what I plan on doing is putting Jenkins in here. From there, it then connects to another network. So what we also have to do is let's go ahead and research how to have two network interfaces on Linux. So we also want this too. It's something with hot plug. You know, I actually have a video on this. I'm actually going to look at my own video. Because I actually have a video on this. So we're going to watch my video in a video. Because I tried to look this up the other day. I couldn't find anything. So let me go ahead and look up ECPPT prep. I have that on here. Oh yeah, I'm the third one down. Hey, thank you everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up real quick. And I know I have it on here. It's like something about hot plug. Alright, that looks like trash, like right there. Why do you make my video look like trash? It's a 1080p. Stop making my video look like trash, yo. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and should be pretty close to the very beginning here. I don't want to watch the whole freaking thing. That'd be weird. NAT network. Yep. Okay, there we go. So right here. So it might be a little bit before this actually. Stop right there. That's what I want. Okay. So while this is actually going, I can't do a Control-Shift-O, can I? I'm not in my Catalyst instance. Let's go to sudo su again. And what we actually want to do is a Etsy network interfaces. Okay, so nano Etsy network interfaces. Go ahead and go down like a little bit here, and we want to do a auto loopback, iFace loopback, internet, iNet loopback. So auto loopback, iFace. I think I made this video, huh? LO iNet loopback. Okay, so we have a loopback interface now, right? Allow hot plug Ethernet 0. iFace Ethernet 0, iNet DHCP. Now we'll do allow hot plug Ethernet 1, iFace Ethernet 1, iNet DHCP. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got that, right? This guy should be pretty close to updated, and we can go ahead and start installing Jenkins now, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So let's first start off with our JDK. I can't do that quite yet because he's still going. The update's still going, so we'll let that upgrade, and then we'll go ahead and start installing Java and everything, and we'll get a Jenkins instance running. And then from there, we have to actually exit out of the machine to be able to turn on another Ethernet port, and then from there, we're going to have I think an Active Directory set up inside of it. You know, have this be like my web interface, something like that. Have Active Directory set up inside of it, and then kind of go from there. I mean, I don't know. That'd be cool. Oh, it's already getting OpenJRK for JDK. Cool. So we might not even have to install that. We might just be able to go straight to our curl command down here. Go ahead and grab that then. Let's see if we can just go straight to that. Okay, cool. So we got that, right? Now we can go ahead and, so all we're doing is just grabbing that Jenkins package and everything, right? So let's go ahead and copy soon as okay. So putting that in our sources list for Jenkins, right? Okay. We want to put that in there for our Jenkins repository. Alright. Which I don't think we really even need that. So we have to install Jenkins. Which I don't know if I'm actually be able to do, but let's try it. I have to install Jenkins. Yep. Didn't think so yet. We might have to do another update also before we do that. Then we can go ahead and install Jenkins. Get Jenkins up and running. I also want to do it to where run program. Oh wait, what is it? It's cron tab tac e. Use nano, and then all the way down. I think it's at reset or at reload. Run program at startup Linux cron tab tac e. Okay. How to tell file? Okay. Run GUI application on startup? No. How to run Linux program at startup? I know that you can do it with cron tab tac e. That's like at reboot or at restart or something like that, and I forget exactly what it is. This guy's doing it through a bash script. It's like at reboot or something like that, right? Because I want to start up a Python server at reboot. That's not really what I wanted. Is it at reboot? At reboot, okay. Yep. Yep, at reboot. By adding user's content and using at reboot, okay. So we can do at reboot. Whoopsie daisy. At reboot. Python 3 tac-m http.server. Port 80. There we go. Alright, cool. So we got that at the reboot. That's all good. Let's go ahead and do a sudo apt or an apt update. And then we'll go ahead and we will do an install Jenkins. There's Jenkins like right there actually, as we can see. So we'll do a apt install Jenkins. And there we go. So that's 91.4 megabits. So let's go ahead and megabytes. Let's go ahead and actually do a ifconfig and make sure that Python 3 server is actually running. We'll see if it's actually running or not. Like right now, it's not. So let's go ahead and do a Python 3 tech HTTP. Do we have which Python 3 first? Okay, we do. Alright, so if we were to reboot this guy, then we would have that. So I'm actually going to wait till Jenkins goes through, and then we'll go ahead and we'll reboot him, and we'll go from there. Because that will also give me time to be able to put in another network interface and everything. But we still have to get Jenkins fully installed first before I go too crazy, because we still have to unlock it and everything like that. Ooh, I do want to change my host name also. So change host name, because this is part of the box like right here. Because you won't technically know it's a Raspberry Pi, so you won't know what the default login is for Raspberry Pi, right? So change your host name on Linux. Hostname CTL, that's what it is. Okay, so hostname CTL is going to be Raspberry Pi. What is it? Hostname CTL, is it like TAC or something? Set TAC hostname? Sudo hostname CTL set hostname? It's weird how that's okay. Okay. Hostname. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got that. So we just changed up our hostname like right there, because that will be part of the box with the enumeration like right there. This guy's all done right here with his installing of Jenkins. Let's go ahead and head over here, and we have to do our initial admin password, right? So that's going to be our initial admin password right there. So let's go ahead and head over to port, I believe it's 8080 for Jenkins. Yes, it is. And our initial admin password is going to be that. We'll continue. Never. Select plugins to install. We're not going to install any. Make the thing actually go fast, because you're not going to have to use any plugins to actually be able to hack this thing, or actually be able to get at this guy. Stay selected. There we go. I don't want any of these. There we go. And install those. The username should be admin. Password will be admin backwards. NIMDA. NIMDA. Full name will be admin. Save and continue. Yep, Jenkins URL is actually be 127.0.0.1. So it's going to be our loopback address, right? And let's go ahead and start, because then I can pick 192.168.0.46, 127.0.0.1, or if I were to submit this box, whatever DHCP you get, it should work off of that. Should, technically. I don't know. Alright, so now we're here. First thing we want to do is, let's go ahead and restart it and see if the Python server actually gets up and running. Because if it does, I want to check something. And actually, let me look at that cron tab. Yeah, let's go ahead and restart it. Exit out of here, power off the machine. Let's see if that Python server gets up and running. Head back over into here, Raspberry Pi, for hopefully for authorized security. We'll find out. Probably deny it, but that's okay, because I like making these boxes anyways. So now you guys can see the work that goes into creating these vulnerable machines, and this is an easier one to create, you know. Some of these guys, they put in a lot of work for this stuff. So unlock profile relaunch. The profile appears to be used by another Chromium process, not another computer. Raspberry Chromium has locked the profile so that it doesn't get corrupted. If you are sure, no other process. Unlock profile relaunch. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, let's go ahead and look at. We should. Okay, cool. So we do. Now that looks like it's in directory listing for there. So let's go ahead and sudo su cd there, right? So it's showing bash rc. So I believe it's actually in home. Bash RC, cache, profile, but it's not showing a lot of the other stuff. Okay, so we're in root like right now. That's where we're started up at. So let's go ahead and do a make directory for backup. And let's go ahead and cd locate Jenkins. Okay, sudo or apt install locate. I need to fetch some archives, maybe run. Okay, so it hates me. Locate Jenkins. Did it actually work? No. Alright, whatever. That's okay. Let's go ahead and allow for SSH first off. What network am I on? I forgot to change the networks also, didn't I? Why don't I have a network? What are you talking about? Oh, IF up Ethernet 0, IF up Ethernet 1, huh? So we're going to have to put that in the reboot also. Okay, so now I should be able to do apt install locate and locate Jenkins. Okay, that worked good. So let's do a cron tab attack E, and we'll do at reboot IF. Sharma, how you doing? Beautiful day today. What did I just type in actually? IF up. Okay. So I forgot what I typed in. IF up Ethernet 0. At reboot IF up Ethernet 1. There we go. Okay. So where would Jenkins be at? CD Navar. CD and Etsy. I wonder where Jenkins is actually installed at. Where are you, Jenkins? I kind of want to find it. It's all Java and everything. There's no CD into var. Jenkins in here? Where would Jenkins be? Jenkins in here? There's the bookshelf. Let's actually CD in the bookshelf. And well, I don't want anyone to know what the Raspberry Pi is. I want them to have to log in through Jenkins first. And then get a reverse shell. Jenkins default install location Linux. Where does it install at? So I can't locate it. Yeah. Var lib. Really? Is that a lie? CD in Jenkins. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to have like CD in the users. And let's go ahead and grab users XML. So we know there's an admin user, right? So let's go ahead and get that in there. So let's go ahead and copy users.xml to there. Okay. Then we'll also copy recursively admin / into there. CD back to root, stack LA. There we go, okay. And we also have that backup. So let's go ahead and move users into backup. And then move admin. Let's do attack R for recursively. So we move everything into backup. Oh, can I do attack R with that? Okay. CD into backup. And let's go ahead and do a nano users XML. and then we'll do a #admin NIMDA, because that is not on Rocky.txt, I don't think, anywhere. So let's go ahead and we'll try to grep it on Rocky.txt or something. So you won't be able to just brute force it, right? And if you can't brute force it, and there's not really much you can do with it, so let's go ahead and do a cat user share user share wordless Rocky.txt grep for admin is NIMDA. Oh, there actually is quite a bit in here, but just NIMDA is not in there. NIMDA admin's in there, and I also don't want it to take an hour to brute force this thing. Need a constellation? Please recommend the reference to study PowerShell purpose pen testing. PowerShell purpose pen testing. You ready for this? The Certified Red Team Professional. It's on sale like right now. It is still expensive. That's not free. But I do have on YouTube a 5-part series. It just came out today. The first video came out today. So every Monday and Wednesday, more videos are going to come out on hacking with PowerShell. So it just came out. What is today? Or not today. It came out the other day or whatever. But that Conda, C-O-N-D-A, he's really good. And he does a lot of PowerShell stuff. The one that I put out, and then anything you find by Pen Tester Academy for Certified Red Team Professional. And you can find a lot of their stuff on YouTube. Those ones are really good. Now, I don't want people waiting all day to try to brute force this, so I'm just going to have in that use nano users, that thing. If we see the admin, I think we can actually look at the hash, but I believe it's some type of weird bcrypt hash. Yeah, see, it's just like JBcrypt hash like right here, and I think if I throw that into, I don't know if I can actually even do this like right now. Share clipboard bidirectional. I'm going to have to restart again. Share folders or drag and drop bidirectional. But let's go ahead and first make sure that we can actually get to this site, right? So let's do an ifconfig on this guy. So we'll do an ifconfig. He is 192.168.0.46. Head back over here. Does that gonna work yet? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and do a ifconfig over here. I don't know what I actually am like right now. Not what I want to be. Devices, network. Unplug that. Devices, network. Network settings. We'll go into this guy. We'll do a bridge adapter. Okay. There we go. Alright, so he changed his IP address. Go ahead and ping. And I forgot the IP address. 192.168.0.46. Good. Let's go ahead and do an mmap now for 192.168.0.46. Let me go ahead and copy that also. So we got 80 and 8080 open like right now. We also want to get SSH open, right? So let's go ahead and figure out how to do that. So allow SSH on Linux, how to install, configure, enable SSH service. Yep. That looks like it was on Red Hat though. Install open SSH. I should already have SSH on there in all honesty. We should just have to do that like right there, I believe. Might just be enable, it might just be start, I don't know which one, but it should already have SSH on here. And it's Raspberry Pi, so it might actually be a little bit different. You know what? I think I can actually go like the config file or whatever and do like that, can I? Hacking with PowerShell. PowerShell enumerations in the first series and others are good. Yeah. There's others that are about to be public every Monday and Wednesday. So the next one I believe is a lot of Mimikat stuff with PowerShell. Then after that, there's a hacking Jenkins, which this is actually Jenkins like right here, but this one's got obviously a Linux box. But hacking Jenkins with PowerShell. We have local and privilege escalation, and I also have like creating silver and golden tickets with PowerShell. It's going more along the lines of just PMPT, but yeah, I have a bunch of videos coming out, 5 videos coming out with that, 4 more after the enumeration one. The enumeration one, I watched it. I felt like I could do a lot better on it, but hindsight. So we want to just actually how to enable SSH on Raspberry Pi. Because I usually do this before I even plug the Pi in, and then you just make that SSH file, you know. But I know there's a way once you're already in it, using the Raspberry fig file, yeah. So we'd have to actually get that first. So, okay, so that, preferences, Raspberry Pi configuration, boom. Okay. Enable SSH, okay. So now if we do another scan, we should see that port 22 is up, right? Port 22 is up now, cool. So, but yeah, Certified Red Team Professional, anything you find online, on YouTube, Certified Red Team Professional, and really a lot of stuff by Pen Tester Academy. Does a lot of hacking with PowerShell stuff. And get really used to the niching scripts. So let's go ahead and check out that port 80 first. So we'll do, let's actually see if we can figure out what type of box it is first, right? If we can figure out that it is actually a Raspberry Pi. Because I don't want you to be able to figure out just yet. So let's go ahead and also, let me grab the IP address. And it does not. It says good luck. Alright, cool. So we do have a simple HTTP server, it's saying. We got OpenSSH saying. So, okay. And it should have port 8080 in here, right? And it's saying Jetty, which I guess that's whatever. Alright, awesome. So let's go ahead and let's go into that port 80 first, right? Okay, there's that. Backup, users XML. Ooh, what is this? Declaration not well for. Let's make it a text file. Okay, because it's an XML document, so let's make it a text file. So we can go ahead and move that user XML to text file. Move users XML to users.text. Okay, hop back over into here in my Kali instance, and let's try to back refresh users.text, and there we go. So now we have admin and NIMDA, right? So let's go ahead and head over into 8080 for 8080 admin and NIMDA NIMDA. Don't save, and we should log in with that. Okay, cool, we do. Now let's just use a Netcat reverse shell. Do I have Netcat on here though? No. Apt install Netcat. Is it just NC or is it actually Netcat? Yes, please. All 155 kilobytes of it. Okay. So now let's head back over into here. Alright. This one's going to be a little bit different because there's not going to be a single build on it yet. So most people have it to where it already has a build on it, right? This one does not. So we're going to have to do a new item. Let's call it test. Freestyle project, okay. And scroll down, add build step, execute shell. Now we should be able to do a cat scripts NC reverse shell. We should just be able to do something like this now, right? 028. There we go. And let's go ahead and save that, and let's go ahead and build it. Build now. And let's see what happens. And we do get a callback. So I'm Jenkins, right? But I know Python 3 is already on here, right? So let's go ahead and do a cat scripts full shell. And there we go. If I do a sudo tac l, password for Jenkins, I don't even know it. Okay. Let's try SUID bits, right? Like, there's really no way to really be able to script SUID lookup. No easy way. How about that? So I'll increase our privileges here, right? So I'm looking at it, and I'm not seeing anything crazy going on in here. like find, you know. But if we type in host name, we know it's a Raspberry Pi. If it's a Raspberry Pi, we can maybe do an SU into Pi with the password Raspberry, and now we're Pi at Raspberry. Now if we do sudo tac L, we can do everything, right? So now we do a sudo SU, and there we go. Now we're root. That's more just default username and password, but you would have to type in hostname to be able to figure that out. So, cool so far. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. And we're going to start up another, power off the machine, bam. And that was 100% my Kali instance, not the one I want to power off, whatever. We'll power off this guy, and we will settings, let's get a second thing going in here, network, adapter 2, enable, and we're actually going to start doing the actual NAT network. So we're going to have one that's internal, and the other one that's external. We'll make that one external. Okay. I do show how to do that in my ECPPT video that I have, ECPPT video, and yeah, that will show you how to make that internal and external stuff. Just going to get this Kali machine opened up, settings, network, put him as a NAT network as external, right? We don't want him to, he's not obviously going to be internal. Let's go ahead and start up these two. Start these two back up, we'll see what happens. So once these two start up, I should be able to do the same exploit, get back in again, and then from there, I am going to start building up an Active Directory network. I'm thinking. Get these guys all whoop. Okay. These guys whoop. And I'm thinking, the problem is that all of these I've already used. This guy doesn't really have much on it, so I might actually be able to use this guy again. Let's go ahead and open up that server. And we'll have that running and then a Windows 11 machine running. We'll try something like that. See what we can get. I think I am going to take a break soon. It is actually pouring outside also. Kali. Okay, yep, saying hey, default configurations are there. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a mmap scan on it. Or actually, I have config, see who I am, 10.10.10.4. So let's go ahead and do an mmap tac sn 10.10.10.0/24. Right, ping anyone else on the network. Doesn't look like anyone else is on this network. Are you on it? That network external. Oh, I have two external, internal. Okay. Let's go ahead and try that again. Huh. Okay. So he does not want to seem to pull. He doesn't have anything else up. Didn't I already do a IF config or IF up Ethernet 0? Which one would you prefer, VirtualBox or VMware Player? I like VirtualBox better because I can do these internal networks like this very easily. I can do the internal networks. I know you can do them in, I think you can at least in VMware, but I don't think it's as easy. IF up Ethernet 0, IF up Ethernet 1. Get that reboot. So that should have started up both of those guys, but it did not. We're going to have to figure that one out, like right there. I get both of these guys turned off first. And we're going to see why the heck. I'm going to exit out of here again. We're going to see why the heck it didn't start up. So let's go ahead and get this thing started back up again. It's not going to work very well if you can't even get into them now, is it? But yeah, I like VirtualBox better. That's just me, though. People like the different ones for different reasons, you know. I think that should work. Yep, that was a password for it. Cool. Boom. Alright, so we just lost everything, but that's okay. Actually, let's see if we lost everything. Let's go to the videos, see if it's all gone. It's all gone. Oh no. Say 13th. There's a Raspberry Pi like right there. That makes me happy. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and keep looking at stuff. Let me grab that Kali Linux instance again. Boom, boom. We do have the server up and running, right? So there's that. Tools, users, and computers. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to put a description in as one of them. 111 users, and we're actually going to put a description as one of the users. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of these guys. We could actually keep that SQL service in here, huh? At password 1, but then make him so he's not properties, member of. Maybe so he's not a domain admin. He's just a, no, I don't actually want that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Reset password, we're going to give him a totally different password like right here. There we go. Okay. I know I'm kind of hopping around between the boxes here. It's because I'm just waiting for stuff to load up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into here. And let's see if this guy actually decided to work this time. I have config. It did not. What is going on here? Okay, let's go ahead and automatically start Ethernet 0 and Ethernet 1 on Linux. Yeah, I have allow hot plug. Maybe done by using commands such as I have allow hot plug, which will not only bring up Ethernet 0 or Ethernet 1 if it's listed. Allow hot plug line, no. To allow auto and autos are synonyms. Yeah, we already did that though. Got to upgrade it again? Thank you very much. I know. I got Kali open. Thank you. Sudo apt upgrade? Okay. Why is it doing that if cron tab tac E is showing? Oh, where'd it go? I have to do a sudo. There's all those. I wonder if I actually need. Let's actually go ahead and grab these two guys and do it just regularly. Or if I need it like that. No cron tab for pi using ft1. Okay, so cron tab, was it tac L to view it or whatever? Okay, let's try that. Let's go ahead and exit out here again. We'll try it one more time. Because that should not be happening. What's happening should be happening. Let's go Raspberry Pi offset again. Start Windows VM on 8 gigabit machine. I hear the fans roaring. How much juice is enough for Windows VM to work fluent? Oh, I had on my laptop, because I only have 16 gigs on my laptop, I start Windows VMs in like 2 gigs. Especially, like, I'll start it with like 4 gigs if I'm messing with it through Remina, or not through Remina, but actually messing with it on the actual screen itself and actually making it vulnerable and things like that, you know. But then after it's all said and done, I give it like 2 gigs and that's it. I drop it down, and that's only like, that'll be the only thing open. I'll make it vulnerable, I'll work on it and everything, and then I'll drop it down to 2 gigs. Nothing. That is freaking weird, man. Why is that happening? I've never seen this one before. I've never seen this happen before. So let's go ahead and do a sudo. What is it now? What do I have to type in here? Etsy network interfaces. Network interfaces. Allow hot plug. Ethernet 0. Allow hot plug. Ethernet 1. Do I need like a tab in that hot plug? Let's see here. Allow hot plug Internet 0. Okay, maybe if I actually follow my own write-ups, I could actually do this. Now let's restart it and see if that works. Maybe if I follow what I'm supposed to do, I can actually do this. No, I'm not even kidding. Once I get it all dialed in and vulnerable and everything, I bring it down to 2 gigabytes of RAM. Now on my desktop over here, I just leave it. They're all running at like 4, 8, stuff like that because I have a lot more RAM in it and a better CPU and everything and newer stuff than my laptop. But yeah, my laptop, I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's good enough. You know, I'll type a command and what? What? This is weird. Anybody have any ideas of why this would be happening? Like right here? I do not. Okay, let's keep on trying. This might be one of those you're not gonna stream it today kind of things, huh? Oh, it's 10:46. You're getting late. It's not turning it on. That is a first for me. Let's go ahead and go into preferences. Let's see if there's something in the Raspberry Pi configuration here. Interfaces, SSH, localization, display, system, login as user Pi, enable, wait for network, do not wait. Yeah, network at boot, do not wait. Boot to desktop, CLI, okay. Display, interface, localization, okay. Preferences. This is a weird one, huh? This is a first for me. I don't know if anybody else has any ideas on what to actually do about this, but we're not getting the Raspberry Pi to actually come on. Allow, oh my god, it's allow tac hot plug. Oh my god, I'm still not typing the command correctly. I'm tired. That's it. I'm just tired. We're just gonna go with that. I'm still not typing the command correctly. Okay. Let's try it again. Yeah, sure. Get updates. I don't care. Make it harder. Keep making the box harder and harder. Every minute I wait. Every minute I don't get this right, we're just making the boxes harder and harder. So I think actually once I get this up, and I think this will be the end of the stream for tonight, we'll actually just be getting the Raspberry Pi up and running with Jenkins, and then doing it. Well, I already did it on Kali, right? I already got its callback. Well, actually getting its callback, and then from Kali on the internal network, or the external. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? Yo, for real though? What is going on here? It is not coming up. Like if I like it or not. Allow hot plug Internet 0. I face Internet 0. Allow hot plug Ethernet 0 and not auto. Yeah. Okay, so allow hot plug. That's exactly what I have. Morning, Chabby Noob. How you doing? That's the network interfaces. And it's like 10:50 p.m. here, but good morning. Huh? Error reading log file. What? What do you mean error reading log file? That's sudo su. Nano. That's the network interfaces. Not enough data to read. No, this is so with the Raspberry Pi, for some reason it's not bringing up the Ethernet ports at all. We're connected over here. I have it. Well, I had it. If I do my cron tab, right? I do cron tab tac L. It's saying, hey, at reboot IF up Ethernet 0. At reboot IF up Ethernet 1. IF up. If I do an IF up Ethernet 0. It pulls the DHCP address. It does everything it's supposed to do, but it's not doing it at reboot like it's supposed to. And then if I do IF up Ethernet 1, it's doing the same thing. And I do have the hot plug in network and Etsy network interfaces, but for some reason that's not pulling up anymore. So if I do a nano Etsy network what is networks? Etsy network interfaces. Yeah, it's not pulling up anymore. What the heck is that .new? Alright, let's go ahead and try to do the allow hot plug in here. I mean, it's not working anywhere else, huh? So let's allow hot plug Ethernet 0 Raspberry Pi. Try that. We'll try the auto Ethernet 1. Let's try that like right there. No Pi setup, I've never seen it as 0.9. Yeah. Yeah, me neither. And for some reason I can't get in network interfaces anymore. I'm thinking about I might just have to reload the Pi in all honesty, which if I have to do that, I think this stream's going to be done for tonight. Yeah, I've never seen this before either. But if I go to interface, for some reason it's not error reading log file Etsy network interfaces. What is .interfaces.swp? That's a new one for me too. So, I'm going to throw it in here too. What was it again? It was I'm throwing it in everywhere. It's going to go it's going to go everywhere. Allow auto Ethernet 0, allow hot plug Ethernet 0. And then we'll just do the same exact thing for Ethernet 1. We're just going to throw it everywhere. The loopback one is coming up, but nothing else. So let's go ahead and restart. Reload. What? Reset. Okay, let's go ahead and just exit out of here. Power off the machine. We'll power it back on. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, normal Pi setup. Nothing crazy going on here. I have two network Ethernet interfaces, but I did the same thing with something else at one point also. With the Raspberry Pi actually. Had two network interfaces. One was internal, the other one external. And I've never actually seen this before. This is a first for me. I have config, nothing. The only thing that's coming up is 127.0.0.1 sudo nano / etc network interfaces, and we get this error reading lock file. Why is it locked? Change mode 777 to etc network interfaces. Let's go ahead and do a change mode, sudo change mode. Okay. Sudo nano etc network interfaces, and still nothing. That is something new to me. I'm going to exit off here. Well, there's only one thing to do for this, people. It's time to get rid of it. Let's see what this pie is doing. I think this pie has stuff on it too, but yeah, but I already installed Jenkins, everything on here. Like, everything's already done on there. But we're not going to be able to do any of it because nothing is actually coming up on it. So let's go ahead and grab this Raspberry Pi right here. I could always just mess with it and get rid of the stuff that I put on there before, huh? Actually, you guys probably won't be able to see that, so let's go ahead and settings, display, VGA, okay. Go back into it. We'll try this. May take a break here in a second because I've been staring at this thing for a minute. So I may get up and just take a break for a second, then sit back down again and try some more, but we'll see what happens here. Hey, what the heck? There we go, 1920 by 1080. Guess it doesn't really feel like doing that. There, you guys can see that. I know you can. But that's super annoying though too. Settings, display. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the heck this guy's running. Okay, that's okay, like right there. We'll have to check the SUID bits, things like that. But, oh, the Pi is virtual. Maybe it's how you register anything. No, I have no idea because I have config. Ethernet 1 came up in this one, but not Ethernet 0 on this one. Sudo su cron tab attack e at reboot if up Ethernet 0 at reboot if up Ethernet 1. Let's go ahead and do a nano etc network interfaces. Okay, so one of these have a tag. That's weird. Do it like that. Control X, yes. And let's go ahead and restart this guy and see if this guy pops up now. Hopefully I just don't break two of them. I mean, it's not, you know, just load up another one, so who cares? Yeah, I've never seen this one before. This is a new one for me. Very, very strange. Do I even have two interfaces even on here? I do. Cool. Yay! Look at me go. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and do another config. And both interfaces are up. So I have no idea why the other one did not work. No clue. That is super strange to me. But now that I've just spent an hour doing that, the computer crashed in the middle of it. We lost stream. We lost recording at one point. I'm just going to thank my lucky stars that this is now working like right here. So let's go ahead and just run through this guy real quick. Nope, because Jenkins is not here, isn't it? Is it? So let's go ahead and let's get devices, network settings. Let's get one of these guys on bridge adapter, okay. And he should pull a 192 address here in a second. if he decides to. IF. Let's go ahead and unplug the cable, plug it back in. Unplug, plug. Might have to actually restart it. IF down. Ethernet 0. Really? Huh. Can't stop me. Okay, maybe you can't stop me. I broke it. Okay, let's go ahead and just restart it, and we'll see if it pulls another thing. And from there, we'll try to reinstall Jenkins again. And my phone's also about to die too, so if you guys see me keep clicking over here to read stuff, that's why. So we'll try to install Jenkins and JDK 11 again. We should be getting a 192.168 address. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and do a at reboot. Let's go ahead and do a cron tab again. Sudo su cron tab tac e. We'll do an at reboot. At reboot. We'll do a Python 3 tac m http.server on port 80. And let's go ahead and make sure that we have Python 3 on here. We do. Okay. And from here, let's go ahead and reinstall Jenkins again. So, install Jenkins on Raspberry Pi. Because this was what we followed last time, and that worked out really, really good for us, and it was under Pi Up My Life. Or Pi My Life Up, whichever one it is. So, let's go ahead and grab that, which we actually didn't even need that because JDK 11 is already on there, isn't it? So let's make sure that we actually have this guy's actually updated all the way. Alright, now we'll do an upgrade, and that's it. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm just going to walk away for a minute. Alright, I'll be back in probably like a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. Just in time to hit Q. Alright, cool. I think that once we get Jenkins installed, we go ahead and stop streaming, stop this video and everything. And tomorrow, we will actually attack Jenkins and get it to where we have some type of Active Directory network on the inside. I'm not going to connect the Linux box to the Active Directory network itself. So this is going to act as a web server kind of thing. It's not actually going to be connected into the Active Directory network, but it will be connected to internal. So it will be able to connect to like a Windows 11 machine. I'm thinking to put in there, Active Directory network. And what I want to do is have it so like it looks like you could roast someone, but you actually can't. Maybe some ASREP roasting, maybe something like that. We'll do ASREP roasting, and then once you get that ASREP hash, it's only going to be for a lower end user that can create a local admin, right? Or maybe once you get to that lower end user, you can create a local admin or whatever, or he is a local admin or whatever, and from there you have to utilize Mimikatz to get to domain admin. But I also want to have the firewall up, have all that stuff up and everything. Real-time monitoring will stay on, so you can't just throw MSF Venom at it or whatever else. And yeah, and you got to use proxy chains to get through the whole thing. So what I'm hoping for is a lot of people, remote desktoping into it and then going from there. And I won't put this on, well, if I can, I'll put this on online so you guys can actually do it and stuff like that. If you guys want to go through it and actually want to run it, see if you can get through it and everything, I'll throw this online also. So this will be more of like the walkthrough for it. And then I'll also write up a walkthrough, and I want to send it to offensive security. But I don't know if they actually accept networks. I guess we'll find out. So let's go ahead and grab that curl real quick. Since that's almost done, we'll just go ahead and throw that sudo su. I'm just throwing that curl command in there. Maybe I'm not because I can't. Yes, I am. Okay, so there's our curl command right there. Right? And we can start to do this guy. Get Jenkins on here, right? Just like we just did. There we go. Sudo is not on my ones. What? Oh. Yeah, it's not known, you're right. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. There we go. Now update again. Then install Jenkins. If I can type, there we go. Okay. 91.4 megabits of additional disk space will be used. Now usually Jenkins, so that's not good. Now is it? Turn an error code of 1. Why? Yes. Okay, I'm wondering if Java 11 is not installed on this one for some reason, if it didn't grab that, even though the last one did, which would also be confusing. But this one might also be an older version, I don't know. Let me copy that. Let's try this real quick. If we just put the two together, they will make what we need. That might have been the problem right there. So that is, we got some weird stuff happening here, today. So at least Java is now installing. Now let's try to install Jenkins. A lot of weird stuff happening here today, because on the last one we didn't have to do that. Grab that initial password. Okay, so I think we're good with that. Okay, so we got the password now. So now let's go ahead and go to the website of 192.168.047. 8080. There we go. There's our password. Continue. Never. And we remember we want to make this for let's select the plugins to install. We don't want any plugins. Alright. It's going to slow it down. We don't want to slow it down at all. There we go. Install those. And username should be admin, NIMDA, admin backwards. Go ahead and save that. And we want to make this 127.0.0.1. So no matter what the IP address is, it can always get to that place. Start using Jenkins. Okay, now same exact thing again. Let's go ahead and cd into here. Let's make sure that Python is actually working. Okay, that's actually working, yes. Kind of. Not really. What was that? This one actually has a web server on it. And it has a whole bunch of stuff on there. I'll make a copy of a website. Is that allowed? Are we allowed to do that? Could we make a copy of a Google login website? Like right there? And then you can like brute force it? Is that allowed? Let's try it. I don't know if this is going to be allowed or not. Come on, Callie. You can do it. Start up again. Install Netcat. Okay, that's already installed. Install locate. That's already installed too. Let's app auto remove. Gonna do that. And make sure that Python 3 is installed also. Did I already do that? Which Python 3. Okay, that's in there too. Okay, cool. So we're good with all that now. Here's Callie. I may have to actually do a bridge adapter. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go to Google. And let's do SET. Right? Just no. SET toolkit. What the heck is it called? It's all Python. Social engineering toolkit is what I want. I don't know what the heck it's called though. Locate social engineering, beep XSS, that's social engineering stuff. I want the social engineering toolkit. Let's go ahead and search for it real quick. Social engineering toolkit, Kali Linux. Yeah, SET. SE tool, okay, so SE toolkit. SE tool kit. Don't I have that? Sudo apt install. What? What? Do I have to really do it like that? What the heck? Where is it? And why can't I install it? We're having some problems today, huh? Social engineering tools. Go to applications, open social engineering tools. Where did it go? Okay, that's It's weird also. So do I have to like download it again? We're having a rough day today. SE toolkit. Okay, is it like that? What? Sudo apt install set? Okay. Okay, thank God. I'll say, I'm like, what is going on here? I have never thought it came with Kali. I don't know why it's not there. Enter cap, stuff like that. SE toolkit, there we go, okay. I haven't used this in a while though also. Okay. We want to social engineering attacks, 1, spear phishing website attack vectors, PowerShell, create a payload listener, 2, webjacking, credential, tab mapping, 99, turn to the main menu. Credential harvester attack method is a 3. Website cloner. Okay, site cloner, 2. What is web templates? IP address for the post back and harvester tab mapping. I don't really want to do that. So I say 3. I don't really want to do that because. Okay, let's go ahead and do a credential harvester. 3, site cloner, IP address for the post back to harvester tab map. Okay, that's a URL clone. Google.com. I forgot how to know if it's actually cloned it or not. Gotta use this guy in all honesty. Website cloning SE tool. Okay. Forgot how to use this guy. Using this toolkit for website cloning Kali Linux. Alright. We should actually get the website back. Let's clone Facebook. Now URL is cloned. Okay, let's see if it's actually cloned or not. Config. See if we can clone Google.com. Sign to Twitter. Okay, that'll work too. Whatever. Can I just literally just take all of this and then just pretend like, you know, that's correct? And that's like the right thing to do? Can I do that? Well, that was not exactly what I want to do, but Control C, whatever. Let's go into the Raspberry Pi. I want to see something real quick. I don't know if we can actually do this or not. Nano. Default.html. That did not help out at all, probably because I don't have it to where I can actually share it, do I? Oh no, bidirectional. Okay, so what the heck happened there? Control C. Control Shift V. Alright, for some reason it's not being bidirectional, but it should be. There's other ways we can figure this out though. Control C. Nano default.html. Firefox default.html. See what happens. Okay, so that is pretty good, huh? Click on sign up now. It actually brings us to the actual Twitter. But obviously, there's gonna be more stuff inside there, right? I kind of want to do an actual company, but I don't want it to be like, what the heck, you know? Let's say default webpage, something like that. Change to English. Could just make a stupid web page, but whatever. Go to page 6. Domain default web page. This is a default web page generated for blah blah. If your site owner log into Plus. Alright, that'll work. We'll just get rid of that, like right there. Should be able to control you, that guy, right? Nope. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually do this guy, like right here. So we'll do a credential harvester 3, website site cloner, whatever. That's actually not going to work because it's going to be something else, and I'm not actually going to do it like that, so it's whatever. 192.1 stage 0.28. Stage 0.28. Went right back to there again. Go ahead and enter. I think I might have to exit and then do it like that. Let's go back into it. We'll try this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, 192.1 stage 0.28. Okay, cool. Now we have everything, huh? So all I'm going to do is copy this whole thing. There we go. Okay, Control C, and we'll throw that over into here into remove tag rf default HTML, and then nano default.html. Boom. At the very top, we'll change that out to be still says sign to Twitter, doesn't it? Firefox default.html. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Move like rf default.html. Go ahead and nano that again, and we will grab that one more time. Control C. I think I keep pressing Control Shift. That's why. That looks like this. That's still Twitter? No, it's not. This is something really weird. It still says sign to Twitter. That's, I don't know why it's not giving me this one, like right here. Copy. No. And that's probably still going to be Twitter, isn't it? Man, that's annoying. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Why do you keep going back to that and not this guy right here? But this guy right here is actually... Is this Twitter? Do I just keep grabbing the wrong thing? I think I keep... Oh man, I'm getting tired off. Probably because I keep grabbing Twitters. Maybe that's why. Get mad thing. Why do you keep doing this? Probably because I keep grabbing it. Yo. Okay, no, that time I did not grab it. I know I didn't grab it that time. That still says sign to Twitter. How the hell is that still signed into Twitter if it's this page? View source. Sign to Twitter. What? Oh, what? View source. Sign to Twitter. Close all tabs. Let's do that. And let's try to do this one more time. Okay. Okay. So this was actually getting a script source from somewhere else. But the machine should be able to talk to the internet, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, we should be able to do that, like right there. Let's go and grab that. We'll do Firefox or nano default.html. Then we'll do a Firefox default.html. There we go. Okay, cool. That was way harder than what it had to be, I believe. Okay, so now we have that, right? So now let's go ahead and do a config. Let's hop back over network settings. Let's hop back over into our NAT network external. Okay. config. Let's see what our IP address is now. I might have to unplug that cable, plug it back in, unplug, plug it back in. 10.10.10.4. So Python 3 server address is already in use. Yes, it is. Okay, and let's hop back over back in that Raspberry Pi. See how much work this is? Okay, then we'll do a wget 10.10.10.4/default.html. No route to host. How? Probably because I don't. That is 10.10.10. It was 10.10.10.4, wasn't it? Okay, for some reason it's gone now. Oh man, this thing's killing me. Okay, let's go ahead and exit out of here. Power off that machine. This guy's killing me tonight. Let's go back into Cali. And we will just keep on trying. We will get there one day. This thing will have a website at some point. One day it will. When that day comes, I don't know. But it will one day. Network studies, that is on external, okay? We will get it. Okay, let's try one more time. Python 3. There we go. And we want that for default.html. There. We got somewhere. Let's try Firefox. This thing even have Firefox. I don't know how this thing even opens stuff up like that. Let's go ahead and just go to 127.0.0.1 and see what happens, I guess. And that's what we get, /default.html. Okay, cool. So at least we get that. That's cool. Okay. So now let's go ahead and hop back over in here. Not that one. Exit out of there. Exit out of here. Hop back over into here. And we're going to go ahead and move, or remove tag-rf default.html. Move. No. Okay. Move tag-rf index.html. Move default HTML to index.html. Now if we go to that site, there we go. Now from here, we can go ahead and put in that Raspberry Pi stuff, right? Or that Jenkins stuff, right? So let's go ahead and cat var lib Jenkins. I don't know why I was trying to cat it. Yeah, cat var lib Jenkins users /users.xml. Okay, so copy this guy. It's right here. Alright. And I believe there's another one actually we can actually grab. Secrets. about jobs, open jobs / users admin. Copy tech R. Okay. So now I have those two. I have user.xml and this admin one, right? Let's go ahead and move users.xml to users.text. Make a directory called backup, and we will move admin into backup, and we will move users.text into backup. Alright, so now if I do ls-la, we have that. Now if I go to Kali over here, and if I do a GoBuster or mmap tac-sn, let's see what the IP address is first. It should be 10.10.10.10.0/24. Man, this is more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Now if we do an mmap tac on 10.10.10.10, I should see port, okay, port 21 is open also, but 22, 80, 80, and 80. I don't think I want port 21 open. Let's see here. FTP 10.10.10.10. Okay, so there's nothing in here, so I don't care. FTP it up. Alright. So let's go ahead and go into, actually I still want to change this up. CD in the backup, nano users.text, and we want to say admin nimda, so that people can actually find the password. So that password doesn't exist anywhere. And from there we will now do a GoBuster dirtac-u on 10.10.10.10, and we should see that backup. We do. 301. Okay, let's go ahead and go there. And we see this user.text. Well, we see the other directory. Where's the other directory at? That admin directory, parent directory. Where'd that one go? Let's go ahead and hop back over into here. Yeah, I have another directory in there. Move config.html period / okay. Let's do that. So whenever you go to it, you see two different things. So we go to backup. We see config.html, and here's the bcrypt password. So people may try to break that. I don't know. Which you're not going to actually be able to. Whoopsie daisy. But let's try it anyways. Let's make a little actually nano hash.text nimda admin. And we'll do a nano hash.text. Throw that in there. And then we'll do a John hash.text for the word list of path.text. Oh, so you actually can do it at IMDA with that bcrypt, but it's a bcrypt one. So how long would that take with user share word list rocky.text? Because it's a bcrypt, right? And nimda is not actually a password that's actually in there, but nimda admin is. So, but it's a bcrypt. It's blowfish bcrypt. That would take forever. Let's see if it's gonna take forever. Okay, let's try to change out the password. Which then means great news. We're gonna have to put a new config file in there, but hey, it's all for this, right? Port 8080. Let's go ahead and change out that guy's password. Admin nimda. Never. Can we change your password? Configure. Add new token. My views. Password. Okay. Can we change his password to nimda admin, nimda admin. So I think that's in Rocky.txt. Cat user share wordless Rocky.txt. We'll grep for nimda admin. Okay, that is in there. Alright. So we'll change the password to that, and we will save that. So we'll do admin nimda admin, admin nimda admin. Okay. Now we need that XML file and everything all over again. So let's go ahead and put a whole new XML file in there, right? So let's go ahead and remove tag rf config, move tag rf users, copy from var www, or copy from, what is it? That's var lib Jenkins users.xml to right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move users.xml to users.txt, and then we'll do a copy. We'll put that admin one in there also. Copy from var lib Jenkins users admin, config.xml, and then we'll move that config.xml to config.txt. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Now we'll go ahead and, I want to see how long this bcrypt's actually going to take to crack. I don't want it to take fucking 20 years, that's not my lifestyle. Back, config.txt. There's the bcrypt. Let's see if it's actually the same. See that password hash algorithm actually changed. So let's go to nanohash.txt. We'll put that one in there. And yes, that's definitely different. So let's go ahead and get rid of these two guys. Delete. And then we'll do a John again. For hash.txt with user share wordless Rocky.txt. Now we could use also hashcat with this, right? And we can see if that works any faster. So let's go ahead and look up get it. I'm getting something. We could try to use hashcat with this. So let's go ahead and do a look up bcrypt, or should actually just be able to do a cat hash.txt, and we should be able to look this up in hashcat, like right here. So let's go ahead and say hashcat that. Is it 08 or which one is it? It's 10. Okay, so 10 afterwards. There we go. So we gotta see what number it is. $10. So no, 10 is not in there, but bcrypt SHA-1, bcrypt MD5, bcrypt blowfish. That's what it actually is, like right there. And I'm wondering if we change it to 05, because there's another hash there, and that's 3200. Another hash type they actually have to do that with, like right there, where you have to actually change the middle of it, because bcrypt is made to take forever to crack. So I wonder if we can actually change that to 05. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and grab it. Let's go ahead and open up command prompt, and we'll cd into desktop, I think. And I think I have hashcat in here. Hashcat, yep, cd into hashcat. We will do a, we're just going to do a nano, or a echo nimda admin, and we'll echo that into passwordless.txt. Okay, so let's go ahead and type passwordless.txt. Okay, so there's, don't know how long we got pink in there. Let's actually just make a new one. So we'll delete passwordless.txt. We'll do a echo that's not what I wanted. Echo Linda admin into a password list.txt like that, and then we'll say hashcat, and I forget how to use hashcat also. So how the heck do I use this? Okay, hashcat the hash. So we'll say we're going to echo into hash.txt. Then we're going to say hashcat the hash.txt with the dictionary of, what is this? Password list.txt. Is that it? Is that all I need to do? No hash mode. Okay, so let's go ahead and echo, and we're going to change this to 05 and see if that actually works. And do hash.txt. Let's see if that works. This would be cool if it did. No hash mode matches the structure of the input. Oh, I probably got to do the hash mode, huh? Like 3600. TAC-M 3600, right? I know. 3600 was that hash type, right? 3200, excuse me. No hashes loaded. Huh? I think I can just change that back to 10 and think it'll actually take it. Hash.text only, whatever. Token length says no hashes loaded. So it's saying pretty much, I don't think that's the correct hash length right there. So I wonder if we can, because it's definitely a, it's not one of those guys like right there. Damn. So we would have to use JavaScript for it as of right now, from what I can tell. And obviously, this is going to take a year. Unless I put it something at the very beginning of Java or Rocky.txt, which I could actually do in this guy. We could put him at the very beginning of Rocky.txt if we look at Rocky.txt. So let's go ahead and actually look at that like real quick. So let's go to the desktop. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with my C drive right now, but hashcat rocku. So this guy open up. So if I did like Ashley or something like that, you'll probably do something like that, huh? I'd probably do something like Ashley. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll put that back into here. And this will be the last thing for today. So let's go ahead and do this one more time. Admin, configure. This is killing me. Ashley, that's not it. Ashley, ASH. Ashley. We'll put that as the password. We'll save that. Admin, Ashley. We'll get in like that, right? Now we have to look at this again. So we need to copy users XML to here. We need to copy that back over to here. And we need to move users XML star.txt. We need to move users.xml to users.txt, and the same thing with move config.xml to config.txt. We need to get back to my Kali machine, stop him, go into here, back, refresh, config.txt. There's that hash. Control C, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and hash.txt, nano hash.txt. And let's go ahead and try to run that one more time. Boom. There we go. That was much better. Because I hate whenever people go to brute force something and it takes hours upon hours upon hours. That is just literally the worst thing you possibly do. That's probably why my C drive's acting insane like right now. So that is all we are going to do for today. So we got the password right. We did all that. Tomorrow we'll start looking into actually getting into proxy chains and everything like that, which I have done that before. I've shown it before and everything. But that is all I'm going to do for today. So now I can actually get rid of okay, cool. Yeah, the admin is not there anymore. Now we have admin, so we know that guy. And fig.text. So, because it doesn't say admin anywhere here, does it? Oh, it obviously does. It says ID admin. Okay. So, we got it for both. And actually, if you really see it, you can actually see that like right there. Root at Raspberry. So that should tell you it's a Raspberry Pi, immediately telling you you don't even have to break that if you don't want to. But that really depends on how good your enumeration skills are. You might see that and woohoo, and then see the user and haha. But yeah, we'll do it like that for now. Okay, we'll leave it like that. I think that's pretty cool so far. I like it so far. And once you, well, I didn't actually show you guys what to do once you get in Jenkins, huh? Yeah, I did. Maybe. Let's go ahead and show you guys. So we'll do that guy's like right there. Then we go into 8080, right? We go into admin, Ashley, never, and then from here we would do a new item, test, freestyle project, okay. From here, scroll down to add a build step, execute shell. And what we would be doing is executing a Netcat reverse shell in here. I think I actually did show you guys this. We go ahead and cat scripts Netcat reverse shell. I have config. I think I'm 10.10.4, right? 10.10.4, okay. NC tech LVMP 444. I'm going to throw this in there. Okay, we would save that. We already have that guy running. Then we would build that now. And there we go. Now we're in Jenkins, right? Let's do a super tech. Let's try Ashley. Oh, I should have did a full shell, but whatever. We'll do all that tomorrow. Cool. Now we're going to delete that project so that somebody else can't take it. That will be it for tonight. Thank you, Food Tech. You said good stuff. I don't know how good that actually was. That was miserable. That took way longer than what it should have, but I just think I'm glad that we were able to get to the that we were able to crack that bcrypt password and everything. So I do want to make this into a box and actually send it to Offensive Security. Try hack me. I don't think you can take Raspberry Pis. Offensive Security should be able to. If they can, I'll probably send it to Hack the Box, or I'll just throw it on a Vault Hub or something like that. I want to make an entire network. So I'm wondering if I throw it on a Vault Hub, if they can actually group it together. If they even still do that. I don't know. If they're even still accepting boxes or something like that. But I'm hoping that like Office Security can group it together, because I know they have something going on like right now where you can actually send it up. So you guys have a good one. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. That whole thing's going on YouTube. No edits. All 2 hours of it, of me struggling. So you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you all later.